Hey, Sabek. Hey, Ocean. I'm wearing the neck rest like the opposite way because I'm tired of it pushing down on my neck when laying back. uh, I mean, stereo isn't really going to affect the Snoot mod. Hey, Giuseppe. Hey, Fire. Hey, Funds. Hey, Jow. How am I doing? I'm hanging in there. uh, wasn't as bad as yesterday, but it was still a day. What's the mod about ending one? Not dropping the ball this time. Pretty much. Two more minutes. Actually, let me check the volume on the mod itself. Oh, that's full volume. If the sound's too quiet, let me know. It's the Snoot. Hope it's longer than 15 minutes. It will be. Thanks, Pork. Suggestion: the fan game has bonus chapters and it seems that they're the best to be played on spot once unlocked. The game signals the unblocking. That menu music always brings me back, yeah. We getting the feels tonight? Maybe. It's already 5 minutes in, so here we are. Alright. My voice isn't all the way there today, but we're gonna wing it. While playing the game, you'll over time unlock bonus stories. Bonus story unlocked. Or did we get one? When you see this notification, you can return to the main menu at any time to play a new bonus story. As where Fang gets booed off, right? Could Naomi be right about Fang? Did I really do this? I didn't even want to be here in the first place. But I'm following Mo's advice and supporting Fang, right? Come on, let's go home, Fang. Custom menu. Longer than 15 minutes, my brother in Christ. Pork's gonna squeeze 3 or 4 streams out of this, probably. Fang's carry moment. Yeah, I don't know. I know Hoshin wants to be here to see it, but it's like, I want to go, like, back to back, kind of, with this. As much as I can. I have another... Come on, man. 2 voicemails. Why? Let me listen to this real quick. I apologize. Comcast scam. I'm not even with Comcast. Oh, it got sent to spam and then it made a voicemail anyway. I love it. Don't worry about me. Do your thing. Alright. Fang gets up from my bed and trudges over to the bathroom. I'm gonna turn this up on my end. I can barely hear the sound effects. Hopefully it doesn't bleed over into the mic. I think we should be good. If you hear it, just let me know. There's little I can offer her in terms of wardrobe. After some thorough trudging, I came across the only shirt that matched her figure. Are we there? The less I have to think about those mental gymnastics right now, the better. She's done already? Shit! I was mistaken. I can hear her trying to squeeze my bottle of shower gel for any remains. It hits the floor with a thud so pronounced I heard it through the door. I can't help but feel guilty about it. Had I known she'd hang out at my place, I'd prepare something. Anything. Shit. Carefully cropping the shirt to befit her wings and tail, I leave it at the bathroom door. I said a change of clothes for you. Yell if you need me to do some more cutting. What should I do? Maybe a movie or something? Fuck. What would cheer her up? Thanks. Fang plops down next to me, the shirt's hem falling down to barely cover her thighs, and lack of shorts I could give her. If only she wasn't so depressed. She looks really cute right now. Or she'd look really cute right now. It's ma'am. Oops, I left my spare key inside and locked myself out of my house, but I think my parents have a spare. Oh, okay. Good luck with that. Cheer her up. Give her some nuggies. Oh, we got our first choice right off the bat. Should we just go for, like, ending 1? Oh. So, wanna do something? Wanna do something? Play a game or something? I don't know. I don't want to sleep yet. Sure. Fuck me sideways. What do I have that's presentable to someone? I got, Kingdom... No. No. Ro Roblox. Senra. I feel for even nothing. It's fine, Anon. Everything is fine. Is that supposed to mean something? I stop on the school's parking lot, planting myself in a spot that's just about overlooking the entrance. No matter how many times I check my pocket, my phone's still not there. Taken? No. Fucking stolen by Dad. If I don't want to lose anything more, there's no chance of me returning home tonight. Fuck. I don't know what else to do. I can't even tell the time. Naomi had told me the watch didn't go with my rolled up sleeves. I'd roll them down out of spite if I had the strength for it. I vividly remember my nose nearly touching the car wheel. I unthrust the belt to keep me in place. It'll just be a short nap and I'll do another lap around. I hope I remembered to turn off the engine. I can't hear it anymore. It's just noise now. It's just a familiar noise, the bluff we traveled to many years ago. Starting from 1. Call her a loser like Hank Hill. Yeah. Are you feeling sorry for yourself? The sky was cold that day. A lone bird or two flew above me. I couldn't lift my head up off the water. Something painful reaches my wings. Then the back of my skull floats up to my eyes. But before I can drown, it fizzles out. The image becomes fuzzy. So does the noise. It shatters. Another noise. The hollow, engulfing silence of the hospital. I hated the lamps. They were so noisy by day and so quiet at night. They left me alone with my thoughts. I didn't sleep through a single night in this place. I wanted to see Lucy, but she'd never come. Lucy. Lucy, where the hell are you? I can't stand up. Something's reining me in by the shoulder. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. My arm, it won't budge. What is going on? Where am I? As I get comfortable. Lucy? Lucy, for the love of God, please. Lucy! Spears. I think my left ear just died. I don't even bother looking at who shouted at me. I can already tell. I hurriedly undo the seatbelt and get out of my car. Good morning. Yes, mister? I thought you ran after Fang, yet I see you asleep at the wheel in the parking lot. What happened? I did go after her, but I couldn't find her for the life of me. She's gone. Have you tried contacting her? She didn't respond. And your parents? Principal, I left my phone at home. Without saying another word, Spears fished out his comparably tiny phone out of his pocket. Here, use mine. Can you recall their phone numbers? Yes, mister. Thank you. Fast dialing. Her phone's turned off. I'll try Mom. Yes, hello, Mr. Spears? Mom, it's me. He lended me his phone for a sec. Are you okay? Did Fang come back? Oh, you'd be surprised to hear she did. She's up in her room right now. What? She is? Oh, thank Raptor Jesus. Is she okay? What happened to her? Where was she? She was with Anon the whole time. She said he had taken good care of her. It's a shame Ripley confiscated your phone. You could have picked her up. Where are you right now, sweetie? I'm at school, Mom. I tried to find her for hours. I promise, I just... Don't worry, dearie. I won't judge you for anything. That's Ripley's horrid habit. Speaking of which, he's been out there looking for the two of you as well. He's been gone for quite a while. I'm surprised he did after what occurred yesterday. Oh, you know how Ripley tends to be. Stubborn as a mule, but he made a solemn vow to find the two of you. I'm just glad to hear you're safe and sound. Please come home. You must be exhausted. Coming, Mom. Say hi to Fang for me. And Anon. Oh, her boyfriend isn't with her, actually. She commuted back home on her own. That's odd. Mom, I'll be back soon, okay? I'll make you your favorite breakfast. Don't buy any snacks on the way home. See you soon. I'm assuming she's returned home. I'd be correct. Although, don't take it the wrong way. I'm glad she's safe, but... Where the hell is Anon? Why didn't he come with her? I'm sure he has his reasons. Could be he's avoiding your father. I had the opportunity to talk to him past midnight. He was looking for Anon in specific. Since Fang's home, I'm assuming Anon's done right by her in the end. If you trust him. Despite that, I do believe there's merit to your hunch. Do keep an eye on your sister. With how yesterday turned out, Fang needs to know she has people that can support her. After Jesus, I'm not opening that can of worms now. I just want to go home. Yes, Mr. Spears. He lets me off the hook, but not before taking a few notes for the next parent-teacher conference. I'd be lying to myself if I said I wasn't afraid of coming back. It's unlike Fang to be fine, especially after something this traumatizing. But I can't exactly have a word with her, can I? She didn't even want me to drive her to prom. She took a cab. I always wanted to drive her to Volcano High. It's our thing, a chance to bond nearly every day of the week. Bonding is a strong word. She sits next to me, but she may as well not be present at all. She won't even talk to me. Her own brother. No, not even that. I'm just a sibling to her. Never mind. I'll leave her be. I'll try not to get in her way. It's times like these I regret having my room next to hers. She always keeps her door open just to be an ass. At least she stays inside most of the day. I gave myself a cold shower, but it did nothing to help my anxiety. I just felt like shit on top of being wet. Fang's room, to my surprise, had its doors closed shut. I'm starting to think that her stay at Anon's must have not gone too well. One too many small coincidences thus far. I had a change of clothes and went downstairs to eat my breakfast. Mom's in the living room as well, scrolling through her phone on the couch. It was oddly foggy outside. Oh no, ending one time! Casting a soft gray hue on the furniture and food. My plate of salad looked stale from just its color. Mom seemed unaffected as usual. She was content endlessly scrolling and chuckling at the occasional post on Plume Book. She looks up from the phone and give me her brightest smile. Have a good meal, sweetie. Are you going out? Right after a night like that? Yeah, I'll look for Dad. Bad idea, Mom? What's that look you're giving me? No, you're not. You don't have your phone with you. Oh, right. Wait, did he take my phone with him? I'm afraid so. After Jesus, that husband of mine. Ugh. I don't want to sneak out on Mom. She's already under so much pressure, but... Damn it. What if I... Choice? Huh? She's playing her synth. In a jiffy, it's like our conversation dissipated from Mom's mind. She puts down her phone and clasps her hands in joy. It's wonderful, isn't it? She's been practicing this song ever since she came back. We bought her that keyboard when she was in middle school, didn't we, Naser? You helped us pick the nicest one. Yeah. Our actual grand piano has been gathering dust ever since. All because she was too shy to play in the living room. Oh, that little Taro. She has always been very emotional like that. Say what you may about the state of her room, but at least the instruments aren't just a set dressing. How are you enjoying your salad? Make sure to finish your tomatoes. Got them in special. I couldn't focus on her daydreaming. I dig my fork into a vast array of sliced tomatoes, cucumber, fresh salad, and seasoned boiled eggs. But I'm just not hungry. Yeah, Mom. Mom, I'll lead in my room. I'm sorry. Naser's in Silent Hill. Halfway up the stairs, the music stops. I can hear her standing up. Don't be a coward. It's just your sister. You can walk by her room without pissing yourself. Their room. Prime yourself. Last thing you want is to get under their skin. Oh boy. Fang doesn't utter a word. She blocks the way forward with her arm and stares me down. A strong hint of menthol invades my nostrils. It feels like a dagger seeping slowly into my lungs. Sis? Sibling? Fang? Lucy? Fang, if this is about Naomi, Before I can even get a word in, Trapped in the net of decency, she thrusts herself off the wall and passes me by with a frighteningly loud step. I saw it. She wanted to strike me with her elbow, but something in her hesitated. It whiffed by my eye, close enough to make me blink. She stomped her way down the staircase, footsteps turning soft as she neared the living room. The facade was on around Mom, but not me. I was holding my breath all this time. I inhale loudly. The beat of my heart nearly deafens me. I look down and notice a trail of loose, sparse feathers on the floor. I'm not sure what I was hoping for going upstairs. I think the song gave me false hope. I could never figure out why she hated me so. I still can't. But now I at least understand one thing. There was no mending things between us anymore. That line has been crossed weeks, months ago. But I should finally accept it. Hey, dog. I don't know whether to cry or to panic. I stand in the corridor for what feels like eons. Her cold gaze burnt into my memory. The door to her room is ajar. I think I see a backpack on her bed. Eventually, I get back to my room and stay there. Just a few more weeks and she'll move out. I'll have to bear through it somehow. Did I skip something by accident? Uh-oh. Well, I think I skipped something by accident. Well, I'm not gonna fucking press anything. Okay. Quit? Quit? Quit. Oh. It literally quits the game, okay. And thus the ending one happens. Can we unlock anything? No. Okay. We'll go back. No, I don't want to quit. Hallway jump scare. Congrats, you beat the game. Time to go home, yeah? It's like you didn't even try to help her. If there was a time to make amends, it'd be now. Is this Naser talking? No. I guess this is back the day before. I move closer to her side, unsure what to really do. She can barely breathe through that stuffed snout of hers. Her loud, pained breathing stings my soul. I can't just sit in silence forever. I've done enough of that as is. Fang, I know I haven't been much help tonight. I fucked up, severely, but I'll do what I can to make up for that. We can stay here for as long as it takes, even the whole weekend. Sleep, watch movies, anything. I'll try to help. Oh wait, it went back. That was an ending. I get it now. It was it pretty much took us back to oop, that's not what I wanted. It took us back to this right here. Okay, never mind. Fang, are you alright? Sorry, I'm slow. She suddenly latches onto my arm, sharp nails digging deep in my forearm. It stings like hell, but I don't dare to flinch. Her hair is wet to the touch as she rests upon my shoulder. Whatever's going on, she seems to be open to talk, I hope. I'm here. You can talk to me. And I promise I'll hear you out. Groundhog Day moment, yeah. She lifts her eyes to me. Something's off. There's a certain clarity to her glare. You said something about Naomi having a plan earlier. What did you mean by that? Shit. No, that's a new sprite. I mean, see, it's like his eyes are wide without being wide. I'll have to be careful about this. If I tell her up front our relationship was a ruse, it'd just make her more miserable. Would it make sense if Naomi tried to sabotage the show? No, you dumbass. Think. Okay, I think I have something. Choice time? She talked to me before we took the cab. Oh wait, he's talking. She talked to me before we took the cab. What'd she want? She had some dumb plan for herself and Naser once we got to the prom, like after the show. Wanted me to clean up. I don't care about that anymore. They can fuck off for all I care. Not after what happened. What happened to you was horrible. I just can't sit and pretend that none of it mattered. You're hurt, and it does matter. Please work. Stupid bitch. What was I even thinking going out there? Nothing changed. This was supposed to be my big night, and it turned to shit even worse than last time. I don't know anymore. I don't know what I'm doing wrong at this point. I've been trying for so many years, prove to myself that I'm not a failure. And then it happens again. And again. And again. And again. What do I do? What the fuck must I do? Her nails dig deep into my skin. I have nothing to say that'd help. It's time to listen again. Back on the roof, I didn't give her time to speak her mind. I don't want to make the same mistake again. I give her time to breathe, caressing her hand. It was getting dangerously cold in the touch. I don't have anything in this place past a blanket or my clothes. I just want this to be over. I can't do this anymore, Anon. I hate to mention either of them, but I need something to ground her back in reality. They'll have to do. They're her friends. Terrible, manipulative friends, but... Have you heard from Trish? Or Reed? Want me to call them? I don't want to listen to them right now. That's okay. No pressure. You're getting cold. I'm not asking you to sleep, but I think you should at least take the blanket. I'll be here if you need me. Just please, warm up. Last thing you'd want is to catch a cold on top of everything else. Anything to try and mend this mess of a night. The least I can do is lend her my bed. I'll leave the console off. It won't feel right. Fang lifts her head off of me and goes to lie down, but... Huh? She's not letting go of my hand. Want me to lie down with you? She nods silently. Wrapping myself in the same blanket with her felt like sleeping with an active landmine. She turns to face me, sinking into our now shared pillow until we're eye to eye, finally letting me get a clear look at her face. Her eyes are puffy and red from crying. I can still smell the punch on her face, now mixed with the humid trail of undried hair. Her hand is still desperately clutching Wait, her hand still desperately clutches mine. Decisively, her eyes close, wanting to rid themselves of the nightmare she's in. I watch until her breathing becomes slow and rhythmic, the sort only achievable in a deep sleep. It's in the silence that I finally hear the sound of my chest. My lungs are pressing against my heart. Fuck, it hurts. I feel the urge to turn on my back and let the pressure off, but I can't. I don't want to move an inch now, for her sake, even if it means I get a cardiac arrest. What am I supposed to do about her? Where the hell do we even go from here? Trisha's gonna blame me for messing up the performance, even though I had nothing to do with it. I was told to fuck off and leave. How was I supposed to ruin it? Thank fuck they don't know about my address. What of Naser? Naomi? Naser was about to jump off stage to tackle someone, but she stopped him. Why? Shit. My phone. Craned my head back to find it lying on the floor amidst Fang's wet footsteps. A few loose feathers lay strung about. God, he'll probably kill me if I don't phone in. But Fang... I look back at Fang and notice something odd. Her brows are furrowed, snout contorted in pain. I can't see it, but I hear her tail tap against the mattress. Her entire body is going through spasms. From one nightmare to the next. Fang? She yelps, eyes widen with shock. A pale sweat ran down her face, sinking all color from her scales. Fuck, You were shaking. Nightmare? She drags herself closer to me, wrapping her arm around my back. Stay with me, please. I don't think I can just sleep through this. I feel sick. What'd you see? Fang's eyes grew wet again. Seeing as she was already latching onto me, I bring her into a hug, comforting her. Her voice is muffled by my shirt. Despite that, she continues. I was supposed to watch him. We were up on the bluff and we talked. Wayne flinches in a weak, defeated way of emphasis. I said, and then I looked away for a second, and then it happened. I tried to get a better look at her face, but she buried herself beneath my chin. All I can feel is her hot breath against my chest. He jumped. I climbed down as fast as I could, but he fell further down. Her shoulders quake, and again I feel the press of her nails against my arm. It's soft, powerless. She chokes back a sob. Hang on, he was floating in the water. He looked dead. My mind won't let me forget, no matter how hard I try. Anytime I see his fucking wing, Her shoulders slumped down again. Grip of her nails loosened up. Fang? Who fell? Naser? I gently shuffle a bit to the back. She lifts her head back onto the pillow, eyes closed once more. The grimace seems no lighter than before, but she isn't shivering anymore, just sobbing. Fuck it. I won't leave her now. Whatever's going on inside that cracked skull of hers can't be good. I'll have to ask Naser about this tomorrow. I don't know how I missed out on this before, but it sounds major. I adjust the blanket, covering her shoulder more thoroughly. Then lie down my head. I don't notice when I eventually drift off to sleep. Her raspy breath and a morbid sense comforting me. I'm scared to think of what I'll wake up to tomorrow. He was in the Yamcha pose and everything, Anon. Ugh. Fang is staying at my place. Sorry for not replying earlier. She needed my help. Where are you? I can come pick her up. Please don't do that. You'll make things worse. She needs some time alone. The prom messed her up badly. She doesn't want to talk to anyone right now. Dad will kill me if I don't let him know Fang's okay. Please, man, she needs to see her family. Is my word not enough? Dumbass, you sound like a kidnapper right now. If she's actually safe, then why can't you share your address with me? Look, last time Fang spent the night at my place, you nearly broke my ribs. You have to trust me. If you want to talk, meet me at school in an hour. I'll brief you there. Great job, Anon. You just made yourself sound even worse. Dino Nuggies. Fang is still in bed, sitting against the wall, legs shrouded beneath my blanket. A plate of microwave nuggies lay by her side. She looks mildly better than yesterday. It took some convincing for her to let me prep up breakfast. Now I'm on the phone. She hasn't checked hers at all. I had more than 100 unread messages from Naser. Out of everyone I know, I like to imagine he'd be the easiest to calm down. Probably. I'm gonna get my face caved in during that meeting. So much for a peaceful discussion. What does he want? To beat my ass up for kidnapping you. I'm going to meet him in an hour. I don't think he'll trust me until he hears you out. Fine. Fetch me your phone. Fang took up the mantle of diffusing the situation. I sit down and hold her hand. I haven't had this many fingernail marks on my skin since forever. With some hesitation, she taps the screen and lifts the phone to her face. Dad? Fuck off. Suddenly, she ends the call and drops the phone down. That was with Anon's phone, too, wasn't it? So what, she called Naser or Ripley? That's got to be crazy. Suddenly, she ends the call and drops the phone down. Dad stole his phone. Fucking asshole in his espionage. Oh yeah, then... Wait, unless he just stole the phone right now, but I swear he stole the phone earlier. I don't know. I bet he gave him the boot, too. He knows I blocked his actual phone number. Shit. She hides her face in her lap, letting out a pained sigh. None of this would have happened if I just didn't try that fucking stunt. And now my brother's probably sleeping in a car. He tried to help, but Naomi grabbed him by the wrist. No clue what that was. Wait, it's Anon talking. He tried to help, but Naomi grabbed him by the waist. No clue what that was about. Oh, really? Color me surprised. He'd have just wanted me back home, back into Mom and Dad's ever-so-supportive laps. I don't think I could handle that. You heard us arguing, right? Before the thing. I was in the kitchen with Naomi, but I get what you mean. Yeah. Munch. The munch face. She picks up my phone again and starts scrolling, chewing on a dino-shaped chicken nugget on the side. The meal does little to unsour her expression. What are you checking? Didn't know Dad had your number. I didn't have much of a choice on that, no. Scroll up some more. There was that one time we went bowling together. I'm guessing the fishing trip invite will be there somewhere. A truly historic text. Or is this the reference the fishing mod? The fishing trip mod? Haven't heard much about that since he totaled his oh, bad ending. Or wait, no, that I think all endings total the boat, right? It's been over a year since I played that. You're gonna have to, like, cut me some slack. Haven't heard much about that since you totaled his boat. Raptor Jesus, don't remind me. Fang suddenly narrows her eyes. Her finger scrolls back down to the earliest messages. Voicemails? 70 voicemails? By Raptor Jesus' left testicle, if Fang is not home within the hour, I will hunt you down and mount your head on my trophy wall. I was reading that. Don't rob me. You will rue the day that... Whoa. She lifts her eyebrows in quiet surprise. And yet, she taps again. Maybe I didn't make myself fucking clear. I will drag your skinny ass down to the station myself if Lucy is not home in the morning. I have a particular set of... I'm starting to get the idea. Fang wants to laugh at the absurdity of the situation, but her smile is washed down by deep frustration. The boat gets wrecked in 2 of the 3 endings. Okay. I feel another vent session coming on. She snatches up one of the few remaining nuggets off the plate. You know he does this just because he's a pushover at home, right? No way. He wanted a fancy cabinet for his drinks. Once Mom caught wind of that idea, she nearly threw him out of the house. Nothing under half a gallon can even make him remotely tipsy. And it's not like he'd abuse it. Not to mention, she's the one to end all of our arguments. Any shouting match grinds to a halt when she enters the room. He can't do a thing on his own volition. Not even talk to me. Which probably explains why he isn't here right now. Thanks to Mom. She's doing that deep stare again. Another exasperated sigh escapes her snout. Cheeks still full from food. You mean... He probably would have torn this place down if it wasn't for her. Whatever. Done browsing, I take it? Yeah, sure. You want to check yours? No, I don't want to hear a word from either of those 2 pricks. I'm yearning to ask which ones, but it frankly could be either way. That's fine. I hastily delete the Saturnia Go app. Fuck me, I'll need to do some thorough cleanup if she's here to stay. Never thought I'd actually have Fang be here for real. Past times we spent together, she's only ever watched me play video and... mostly just that. After Jesus, what have I been doing these past few weeks? Something seems to be on her mind too. I'm sorry I yelled at you. I mean, when the string snapped, I was... you know. I get it. Not like I was much help anyway. I was about to mention my own failings to her, but then she continued. They weren't either. Oh. I lean a little closer. Do tell. No bonus story. Is this the bonus story? Hold on, I bet you the bonus story. You said to play the story right away, so it even flashes. That's great. Music room meltdown. And catch up with chat for a bit. I fear no dino, but that thing, she scares me. One shudders to imagine what thoughts lie behind those eyelids. Alright. Music room meltdown. Fang, how are you going to play my song with a missing string? This is going to be a disaster. What the hell are we going to do? We could, you know... Shush your maw, Reed. Look, are you sure you want to do this? This is not going to turn out the way you think it will. We only had a few weeks to prepare and you changed everything up. You didn't even ask us before signing off on the concert. Ooh. So what if I didn't? It's our last chance to prove to everyone we're legit. We messed this up and our band is done for. I was not going to wait for the two of you to get off your asses and respond. But, like, Trish has a point. I don't feel too confident about this. Then you should have attended practice, you fucking moron. Fang, this won't work. We will just embarrass ourselves again. Shut the fuck up! I am sick and tired of having to pick up the slack after both of you. You're only giving a shit because it's your song we're playing. You never took the band seriously, and now you're pretending like you have its best interest in mind? Yes, I did. What about our merchandise? Your merch is a waste of everyone's time. In the time you spent designing your ugly posters, you could have learned to tune your own fucking guitar. This was never about music for you. You just wanted to make money off of me. No, Fang. There hasn't been a single band practice you didn't either avoid or was late to. Not one. You're always either busy with school, busy with choosing college, or distracted by the most meaningless shit imaginable. So we got Goodbye Volcano High Fang here going full ending one. Who fucking gives a shit that Rosa grew a flower? How's that more important than our band practice? You're still miffed over that? That was a year ago! Are you even listening to me? You don't get to quit. Fang, give me your fucking bass, Trish. You can't tune for shit. Oh, are they whispering stuff to each other? Oh, they're gonna sabotage her. What about the string? You don't actually care about me. Stop pretending. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Trish moment. And the rest was history. Enough! Hey, man. Great, what do you want? Fang's not here, dude. Where'd she go? They, probably the auditorium. To be alone. We're doing fine too, not that you care, asshole. You're right, Trish. I don't care. I need to find Fang. Now. That was uncalled for, man. And so is this. Uh-oh. Damn. Just played this a couple of days ago. Pretty good. Yeah, it's good so far. They didn't want Trish to stand out. They shouldn't have made her the way she looks. All I know is about the Goodbye Volcano High story from that one video that reenacts with Puppet Pals. The band. Trish took the band more seriously than Fang. Fang did it mostly for fun. Yeah, it feels so out of character, but it is what it is. Alright, back to Fang's point of view on here. When you left, Trish and Reed and I had to figure out what to do. Trish wanted to bail on me. She thought she could just give up half an hour before the show and disappear on me. And Reed kept fucking mumbling about her, about me, his usual pothead bullshit. I told him to either pick a side or shut his maw and play. It was a disaster. No wonder they left me alone. You three don't really sound like a band at all. Maybe we weren't meant to be one at all. Things didn't used to be this bad when we started, but over the years, we lost our spark. I'm done with them. You sure? Wasn't it your big dream? I should have picked something else. Fang's eyes turned to the bathroom. The look insinuated something solemn. Nothing but guesswork with her today. Better than having a crying wreck to calm down. I've been handling things kind of well so far, I think. She liked the nuggies. They've been keeping her calm for a while. I'm not putting that suit on again. Huh? Fine by me. We can discard it. You can't be walking around half naked, though. You'll need a change of clothes. We can go shopping or something. You don't have the money for that, and you know it. And neither do I. She took some more silent pondering. Hey, but even if I did have the cash for it, I genuinely don't know what I'd see you wear, Fang. You've been a goth since I met you. I'm not sure. Just anything but that. The goth post-punk anarchist deal isn't going to pan out for me. I can see that now. That ship has sailed long ago. She sounded oddly confident about a change this major. What about your music? With the band gone, that part's obvious, isn't it? Is it? I call back to the first time I saw her play guitar, back in music class, her tail a ticking metronome, swinging side to side in rhythm with her tune. I'd kill to see that side of her again. The concert at Moe's did well. You're good on the bass, but I wouldn't end things at that. I've seen you play alone on more than one occasion. Your music is nice, genuinely. Band or no band, I'm still seeing a great artist in front of me. You really think there's still something worth digging into? Playing music's what makes you happy. I'd hate if worm drama ruined that for you. I'd love to see you smile again. She chuckles, shaking her head in disbelief. What made you so sentimental all of a sudden? Thought all you did was play with your toys all day. I changed my mind after yesterday. Consider this making up for lost time. A sliver of doubt still shone through her eyes. In spite of that, she did send me a soft smile. Sure. I'll go get you a guitar. From where exactly? You're not planning to sneak into my house, are you? Well, that's where you keep your favorites, right? You said you had a lucky pick, too. I'd take the time to find it for you if you'd like. Don't be a hero. Want me to play the voicemail again? Pick one from music class. School's closed right now anyhow, so who cares? Plus, you're going there anyway. Just make sure to grab it after you get ground into a pulp. Should I borrow an outfit from the gardening club while I'm at it? I still need something to wear. No, I'll figure something out. Don't worry about that for now. What about your mom? Fuck off. Right. Only Fangs. I made her promise to call me if she needed me home early. I offered her one more hug and closed the door. I waited until I heard her stand up and lock the door. I'll be back. Now that I finally have some time to myself, I can properly address something I've been meaning to. My gut's telling me that Fang would have done something drastic yesterday if I wasn't careful. So wait, school's closed, but yet that would be the day Fang would do the school shooting, right? I don't know. I haven't been paying attention. Things could have gone so much worse. Like, holy shit. Irreversibly worse. No point mulling it over now. We both need to pick up the slack and move on. The weather's cozy, so I stick to the formal wear from yesterday. The thick fog must have rolled in overnight, casting a humid, cold chill. As I make my way over to the bus stop, I hear a hum of a familiar engine nearby. Oh boy. Hey, Skinny, need a ride? I need to get to Volcano High. It's an emergency. Hop on then. No need to walk the distance. Gonna make it free this time too? Can't ask a dead man walking to pay, can I? Hop in. I just realized they gave him like special sprites. How's yesterday treating you, kid? What's it to you? And what do you mean, dead man? Thought you were gonna be donezo for sure. Your chick had that mean glint in her eye. Wasn't expecting it to last. So, did it? This really isn't something you need to know. Yeah, I do. Show some gratitude, kid. She didn't do well in prom. I'm off to grab her a guitar. Music helps her relax, and she needs a lot of that right now. The taxi guy whistled with a mean grin on his face. Daring today, are we, kid? Sounds like you made a swift recovery. Don't screw it up! Right, assuming prom is on Saturday, it's Sunday now, then Monday is when it all kicks off at school. But isn't that also a foggy day? He chuckles at his own remark before pulling the gear stick with a loud, noisy snap. Somehow he knew the destination. His dangerously sharp turns keep me on edge the whole ride, unable to focus on anything. I close my eyes to try to keep myself from heaving. Suddenly he stops, probably a red light. Psst, Skinny. Uh-oh. Check the mirror. Oh, come on. Let me guess, Ripley? He takes note of my worried face and chuckles again. Told you you're a dead man walking, kid. I hope not. That guy's been making rounds around the joint the whole night. Looks like he finally got tired. Oh, it's Naser. Recognize him? I look out the rearview mirror in a parking lot behind us. Naser's car. Yeah, you do. Worried? It's her brother. Want to pay him a visit? Huh. That's not her dad unless he's using his own son as a decoy. I'm not going to risk it. Unless... Nah, I'm on borrowed time as is. Just take me to school. Sure thing, kid. Soylent heel. Echoes of yesterday still ring in my head. The pluck of a torn string, her angry shout, the plastic cup hitting her cranium. I feel a rising dullness overcome my chest as I see the entryway again. Raptor Jesus, bless you, it's Sunday. Not sure I'll juke the cameras or the staff. Didn't think that through. Better to ask for forgiveness than permission, I guess. Be seeing you, kid. Thanks. Can you stay and drive me back? It won't take long. I think your friend should be the one doing that. Wait, who? Closes the window before I have another word. Shit. I know exactly where the music room is, but curiosity leads me elsewhere. I have to check, even if it's only for a short while. It's all cleaned up. Not a hint of the humiliating display that happened just the day before. To everyone else, it was a farce, a joke. To Fang, it just about ruined her life. I hope Trish and those jocks got what they deserved. They did. Oh, he's mumbling again. Hello, sir. I wasn't expecting you to return so soon. Still wearing the prom outfit, no less. I had no time to change. Was occupied. He makes a good point. I slept in the damn thing. I have no idea how the taxi guy didn't notice the smell. I smoothed down my shirt to look more presentable, much to the principal's amusement. No need to. Shouldn't you be with Fang right now? I guess he had the right to know. He was the one to make me go after her. Without him, I'd still be drinking punch like an idiot. She is. We spent the night at my place. I'm looking for a way to cheer her up and thought a guitar would do the trick. I was meaning to ask if I could borrow one from the music room. Can't get one from her home, I reckon. Not after last night. I thought as much. I've had a tad busy night myself. I'm sure you saw her brother's car outside, stationed at the parking lot. Yeah, I did. I could be mistaken, but I think there's someone at the steering wheel. I was planning to inspect that myself, but now that you're here, could you check that out for me? Sure can, sir. On that note, I've also become acquainted with Mr. Aaron. Uh-oh. Who? You wanted to, put it simply, inquire on your student files. You can infer the rest. Oh no. Oh god, I'm so screwed. Apparently, you haven't been answering the phone and took off with his daughter without a word. I declined his request. I've handled dime a dozen cases like these. One look at Mr. Aaron told me everything I needed. He stops for a brief period, staring me dead in the eye. Thankfully, you did not disappoint. I knew you'd do the right thing. Did Spears just admit he covered for me? Had it not been for him... How's she holding up? It could have been way worse. Stress eating, hates her family, likes her family, wants to digest all at once. She doesn't want to talk to her dad, if that's what you're asking, or anyone really, except me. Again, I'm out to find a guitar for her, something to calm her down, but... I shouldn't leave her alone for too long. She's going through a huge change. I feel like I'm the only person she can trust right now. It's a lot to take in, but I'd be a pretty shitty boyfriend if I wasn't there for her. It's the right thing to do. Your attitude's changed much compared to your yesterday performance. Stick to it, and I'm sure Fang will come to eventually. She needs support, and you're being her anchor right now. You can't allow yourself to second-guess your aid anymore. Understand? Understood. He hands me over the key to the music room. He just has that on him, handily. I won't keep you waiting any longer. Grab what you need. Leave the key in the lock. Principal Spears, have you seen Trisha Reed anywhere? We lost contact after prom. I was occupied applying discipline to the attendees. I didn't catch where they left. No problem. Thanks. The music room's looking worse for wear. No one thought to clean here after the show. Pieces of dirt and shoe marks covered the floor. One of the foldable chairs went flying at some point. Fang understated how much of an argument they must have had here. This looks good. Acoustic, nice polished sheen. Reminds me of the one she has at home. I don't remember much from class on how to strum a guitar, relying more on Fang's handiwork. Maybe she can make it work. Guitar Hero didn't teach me shit. I look around for a lucky pick. Must have left it at home or on stage. With no choice on the matter, I grab a spare one. I return a nod to the principal as I make my leave. Fang, I got the guitar. I'll be back soon. She's not checking her phone. Need to catch a ride. Maybe Naser will be down to talk. I hope so. He'll find his car across the street of Volcano High, parked in a convenient corner overlooking the whole school. Looking in, I see him sleeping at the driver's seat, his head hanging low, seatbelt keeping him mere inches away from hitting the steering wheel. His pristine white suit is stained with green blemishes. Looks like grass stains. Better grass than concrete. Dad must have shown him some mercy. I knock on the glass, but the dude looks utterly knocked out. I think I see a hint of drool coming from his mouth. Can never catch a break, can he? few stronger knocks don't do a thing any harder, and I'd damage it. I hate to do this, but I don't know how else to get him to wake up. I lift my foot up and prime myself to strike until... Oh, wait. Is the door open? I pull on it and... What the fuck? After Jesus, he's lucky no one robbed him. Naser! Startled, he shakes in his seat, hands back on the steering wheel. Next, he inhales deeply, fresh air finally entering the mechanical coffin. We exchange glances. He looks dumbfounded at first. He tries to lunge at me, but the seatbelt holds him in place. He looks down, all that exertion locked in place. He's forced to let it go. He leans back in his seat with a soft thump and exhales. Naser, I've been looking for you. Since when? Fucking hell ain't on. I've been on the streets the whole night. He punches the steering wheel, a new bruise joining his already swollen palms. They kicked you out? Yes! Yes, they did! Now I'm stuck in this useless fucking car until I find her and... He grits his teeth in pain. Find them! Fuck! Find Fang, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. His breathing short and fast. He's way out of it. Shit. Yeah, I get it, man. No, you fucking don't! I already spent hours looking for them. Hours! I come back around midnight. I try to explain the situation and he gets on my case. I'm trying to help, alright? I'm trying to. But just because they don't give a shit about their own future doesn't mean he can just... He curls up his fist into another bout of anger. Naser, wait. What? We lock eyes. I hold him hostage in a silent bout, trying to wrangle his anger back. We're gonna wreck your car. Step outside. Besides, I think I'm seeing Spears come our way. Who? Naser looks out to the other window. In just a brief second, his anger dissipates, replaced with embarrassment. He undoes his seatbelt and steps out, correcting his jacket. It's horribly dirty. Fuck. Your suit's in tatters, man. What happened? Naser looks at the incoming principal. He bows his head, letting out a long, drawn-out sigh. Dad threw me out, literally, by the collar of my shirt. He was extremely pissed off, even by his standards, about Fang not coming back after prom. I should have expected things to turn domestic in that household. Did he take your phone too? How'd you know? I tried to contact Fang using your phone. After Jesus. I'm sorry you had to see all this. Last night was a total disaster. You ran after them, right? Only after Spears told me to. Yeah. How is she? How are they? Even when at the brink of exhaustion, he's trying to keep his pronoun charade up. Naser, stop with the day. She's okay. Better than yesterday, but... I lift up the guitar in my hand, and Naser's confused. That's from the music class. Did you just steal that? No, Principal Spears let me take it. What for? Is she... After a prom like that, she actually wants to pick up an instrument again? I suggested it. She's into the idea. That's unlike her. We don't have much time to talk. We don't have much time to talk, Yeo. We have to debrief before Spears. Naser steps forward. He looks miserable, head to toe, in half-heeled scratches and dirt. His eyes are pumped with stress and adrenaline for what's been clearly a day and a half. Somehow he hasn't crashed out yet. As for Anon, I've already talked to Anon. Right, you did. Shit, I don't feel right. Spears takes his time thinking over the situation. What about your mother? She's not hurt. Dad never. She works from home, but not on weekends. She should be cooking up a late breakfast right now. Does Mr. Aaron control her phone? Look, it's not that bad on average. Fang's just going through their thing, and it has everyone on edge. We have our ups and downs like any family. Now it's just we're going through a low point. Spears acknowledges his point silently. Anon, do you have your phone with you? Yes, sir. First off, don't leave Fang home alone for so long. Go back, pay her a visit. Naser, I suggest you come with. Once you check in on her, I suggest driving over to Naser's mother. I'll give her a call and let her know you're coming. I'll insist she keeps the matter private. Once you're close by, call her. Yes, sir. Concerns? I don't think Fang seeing me would be a good idea. That's up to you to decide. All I'm asking of you is to transport Anon. Ready? Oh boy. He lets us off the hook, but not before taking a few notes for the next parent-teacher conference. We, in turn, enter the car. Hey, Anon. About the pronouns. You told me to knock it off. And with the guitar... What happened after prom? Is she alright? I mean, if she wants a guitar, that must mean she's doing okay, right? Not really, but she's getting her bearings. Making a lot of big changes. Trish and Reed pissed her off before the show. After what happened, she broke off with them in the band. She's starting from scratch. That's... What do you mean, from scratch? She dumped her prom outfit, dumped her band. She even wanted to drop music altogether. I don't know what the hell she's planning, but it's clear she wants to dive into it head first without thinking. And I'm not letting her abandon her passion for music. She's admitted there's more to her than just worm drama trash metal. So we're exploring that avenue now. Other than that, I don't know. Fang, what the hell's going on with you? Just when I thought things couldn't get worse, now she pulls this on me. I'm doing all I can, but it won't be enough to salvage things. Come on, let me... 30 people, damn. I'm doing all that I can, but it just won't be enough to salvage things. You're in a much better position to help her. You're her brother and all. I am their brother, but, well... It's... complicated. You know that. I suck at helping Fang. Remember earlier this year? That concert? She told me to kill myself, and the next day Trish came lashing out at me. Telling me how my own sibling feels about me? How'd she be better off if I didn't exist? Now you're here playing messenger, having more insight than me. Hell, even Reed knows more about her than I do. Fucking hell, Anon, tell me. Why do I gotta hear about how Fang feels from Trish, Reed, and now you? What is so poisonous about me that she can't tell me this shit on her own? Why do I have to aggravate them so much? Dude, watch the road. Shut up for a second, man. Oh, God. So how, I ask, fucking how, am I supposed to be of any help? I'm not even a brother to her anymore. I'm just a sibling. What did I do to deserve any of this? What? I'm thinking the two of you might be in the same boat, actually. What is it you know about my sister that I don't? Again? She had a nightmare last night. She's afraid of me? Herself. She's been beating herself up over that accident from years ago. Still thinks you blame her for it. What accident? I gestured to one of his scars. What? You're not serious. It's over that shit from fucking years ago? She was in tears when she told me. Holy shit, shut up. Why don't you ask her yourself? I just said they won't talk to me. Or her. Fucking Christ, whatever. Why would it be about that? I never yelled at her or pointed fingers. Is that why she slows down and eventually stops the car at a red light? The streets were empty this time of day. The ticking sound of the turn signal contrasted with Naser's racing heart. So she told you about it then. How much do you know? You jumped off the bluff after she told you you can fly. That's it. She thinks it's her fault. That's how she sees it, huh? You know what happened while I was at the hospital recovering? She never showed up. Mom and Dad were always there with me, but Fang never saw me in the hospital. When I came back home, I gave her a hug. I remember it. And she was crying. She cried when I hugged her, and that messed me up. It was so confusing to me, and she never told me why. Are you sure she was telling you the truth? You think it's your fault? Yes, it's all I do. It's all I ever do. What kind of brother brings his sister to tears? Do you remember your life? Wait, do you remember your life 4 or 5 years ago? I'd rather not. Things were simpler back then, though. It was fine. We hung out. We had movie nights. We could sit in a car together and not spend half an hour in awkward silence. He missed the green light. He sighs and turns the signal off. But then at some point, shit just changed. Everyone started talking about herbivores, genders, and other shit. Before I know it, we attend a new school, meet new people. She changed her name, started this whole non-binary deal. The pronoun thing took a while to get used to, but I was happy for her at first. Going along because I didn't want to step on her toes. I thought she'd be happier, but she only got more and more miserable and distant. I try helping her and everything would just get more insufferable every time. Yes, phone. I don't care. But I do care of readjusting my posture a bit. At some point, Trish would just talk to me for her, and then she became unbearable to talk to, too. Used to hang out with Trish? Trish is not a bad girl, Anon, but goddamn if she didn't install all the wrong things in Fang's head. Instill, sorry. You don't need to worry about that anymore, at least. She's a blank slate now. Fang wants to start over. We should be there to support her. Can I count on you to help? He drove off in silence. I tended to the guitar, making sure it's in one piece. Moments pass, and I'm reminded that I wrote to Fang. Fang. Okay. Just okay? What's okay? Not again. I wrote to Fang 10 minutes ago. She responded with just okay. Is it normal that it took her this long to write back? Is anything fucking normal right now, man? You said it yourself. She might as well be a new person now. I don't know if I'll ever catch up. I just want my sister back. What do I tell Fang when I get home? Nothing. Pretend I'm your taxi driver. Fang doesn't need to know I'm here. They'll just... Whatever. I'm tired. She'll recognize the sound of my car anyway. Just let me keep my distance. We arrive at my address, Skid Row making Naser even more anxious than before. He locks the doors this time around. I still have many questions to ask of Naser, especially about Naomi, but poor guy looks torn up as is. I tell him it might take a while for me to come back. We sync up and settle on meeting back in an hour. You won't have to stand idly by under my house. That should reduce the chances of his car windows getting smashed. Right as Fang opens the door, I catch a lingering look of sadness in her eyes. That expression melts upon seeing the guitar. We embrace at the doorframe. Much to the amusement of my neighbor, she gives him the middle finger, which I quickly apologize for. Fang lands back on the mattress, fully enthralled by the instrument. I take this opportunity to review the apartment. Fang, is that my notebook? Yeah, I needed a pen and paper, and that's all you had lying around. It's fine, I stopped using it on, week 2. What'd you need it for? Pausing the strumming, she uses her free hand to flip through the notebook. She stops at a page transformed into a music sheet. Here. I sit down by her and dig into the sheet. For a rough sketch, it was already a lengthy melody, something moody, unlike anything I have seen her play before. Her handwriting, too. Holy shit. Those lines look clean. Thoughts? You know I'm better at listening to music than studying it. She contemplates something for a brief period. The last adjustment is made and Fang comfortably rests the guitar between her long legs. It's an older piece I wrote from way back when. Well, not wrote. I distinctively remember I heard it on TV. I don't recall the name by now, but it was one of the first songs I learned to play well. I had fun trying to write it down. I learned a lot since I was a kid. A lot about music. New sprite or CG. Sung at a slow, rhythmic, relaxing tempo, simple, looping around the same chords, but it had an instant effect on Fang. Is this like the 4-chord thing? The 4-chord meme. In mere seconds, Fang's tense muscles relaxed. Her wings drooped down, resting comfortably on the bed. I realized the song's purpose. It was a lullaby. I find myself nodding along to the rhythm, swaying with Fang from side to side. She smirks and continues playing. All tension melts away, and it's just the two of us, in my shitty, unkempt room, recalling old memories. Crescenario keeps spinning. Where is Crescenario? Did he pop in? I don't see him. He's been gone for a while. She pats the guitar, letting it rest on her lap. I needed that. Thank you. That's a song worth remembering, Fang. Let's call it Untitled Number 7. How's that for a title? I thought you were dropping the artsy act. If you'd really like to insult me, call me Avant-Garde. Duly noted. Ever wrote anything with lyrics, or just instrumentals? Reed'd always handle those. She rests her chin on the palm of her hand, reminiscing. Her foot tapped to some unknown rhythm. A few huffs and a sip, and he'd write us a serenade about anything. Him and those weird friends he'd invite over. Oh no. Who's that supposed to reference? She'd keep a scarf in her bag. She thinks she's me or something. Dealer's location. She thinks she's me or some. Put on my shirt. She thinks she's me or some. Me or some. The only reason I remember it is because he'd have his friends sing it for 6 minutes straight. Don't forget the supplementary bro before and after. She pouts and mockingly grabs the back of her neck. Yeah, dude, how about it, dude? Oh no, we got like a special emote. Doing the Reed pose. That's cool. I'm a spiritual lyrical genius, bro. We call it creative writing. Be right back. She pays a quick visit to the bathroom while I take the opportunity to check on my fridge. All of the nuggies. We got the special kitchen here. Give the old door a strong pull and salami's gone. Hungry and with nothing to fill the void in my stomach, I chew on my thoughts instead. I check the time on my phone. Still got around 40 minutes to spare. I should spend them debriefing Fang about Naser, about the school, all the shit that went down. Or should I just be a good boyfriend and not stress her out with this stuff? In any case, I cornered myself with that hour promise. Another frustrated shit is in order. Line worked the last time, right? Why not try it again? Anything to keep her... The ambience is setting in. Anything to keep her happy. Naser told me so. She wouldn't listen to him. I could just say a taxi's waiting for me. Say I need to go to Moe's or something. What if she gets angry at Naser? At me in turn for bringing him up? Can I tell her he's the one picking me up? And I'm going to meet her mom? Am I going overboard with this anchor thing? No, you retard. This is important. She needs to hear this. Naomi's ruse is one thing, but her brother getting hurt, sleeping in a car after a domestic? Band-aid off, now. But not so fast. Take it slow. Don't overwhelm her. I'm sounding like a real sleaze right now, but maybe her mom could spare a meal. After this talk, I'll need to resupply on Dino Nuggets stat. Topics. How do I segue into this shit? I never did hear her sing, did I? Sabik's clocking out. Alright, we'll see you later, Sabik. We sit back down on the bed. Fang's just about ready to settle in her blanket, formerly Anon's, and pluck the guitar some more when I ask a new query. Fang, what about you, though? You ever sang a tune? Not for a long time. The first few songs I wrote back in middle school aren't worth remembering. After a few weeks, Reed took over. A guitarist that doesn't sing her own songs. Their own tunes? Okay then, smartass. How about you be my singer? Her answer takes me by surprise. No, I suck at... Ow, hey. Okay, I get it. If you want to be my boyfriend, you'll have to do some music, whether you like it or not. I'd rather take guitar lessons from you instead. Anything but vocals. She must never hear my contributions to V Sings. Oh man, if you remember, what was it? The Snoot board saying, Out of My League. I think that's reference to that. Oh, if you know, you know. Only the real OGs know. Yeah, right. Finish your music assignment first. She lifts her eyebrows, waiting for me to turn this into a joke. I don't. You weren't kidding? I'm not. But not now. I still have one thing to do today. I'd love to. What thing? Moment of truth it is, then. When I went to get the guitar, Principal Spears found me. We talked. He said that there's still time to turn back and come up with a white lie. No. On my way there, I did actually come across Naser. He was sleeping in his car. He was looking for you. He stayed up until midnight, went back home, but Dad got unreasonably angry with him. He was forced to turn back and keep looking. I spare her the details. Spear says we need to act before Dad gets back from work. That we should talk to your mom and let her know that you're safe. And hopefully get Naser some rest. He drove me here and he's coming to pick me up. She huddles the guitar in her hands. I want to talk to him. That's okay. I can arrange that. Good. She extends her hand to me. I lean closer and sit by her side. Thanks. The remaining time passes us by in tense silence. With each stroke of her thumb on my hand, I count down a second, a minute. Fang's scared to meet him. Not much is obvious, but there's something else going on. Her heart sank when I told her Naser got hurt. I comfort her as best as I can. Finally, we hear the muffled sound of tires screeching to a halt on asphalt. A low roar of a car engine signals it's time to get up. We exchange glances. She holds onto my hand as I want to stand up. Yeah? He doesn't hate me, does he? For what I have done on prom night. Muster up my utmost reassuring tone of voice. Not for 1 second. I look through Naser's window. He's already staring at me with great suspicion. He opens the door and leans out of his seat. Get in the car, man. She wants to see you. She what? His mouth's half agape. He can't get himself to finish that sentence. He swallows his words, throat dry, scalp suddenly hot from sweat. He drags his palm across his head, other hand tightly gripping the steering wheel. She's worried. Let her know that you're alright. You got messed up last night. And you told her? Can't you just fucking speak on my behalf or something? I'm tired of shit, Anon. I'll say something wrong. I'll offend her and fuck things up. I don't trust myself with this. What if my car... I'll cover for you. Relax. If things turn sour, I'll step in. You have my word. Fuck, man. Why am I so scared of talking to my own sibling? Eventually trembling, he steps out of the car. We triple check to make sure it's locked before moving upstairs. Has Fang been doing alright here? She's worried. She wants to give you a chance. Naser nods and I take him upstairs. She wrapped the blanket around herself. That's great. I hold the door open for Naser. Fang's already standing up. She's tied the blanket around her waist. Fang doesn't say a word. She walks over to Naser, who's frozen in place. She embraces him. Sis? His fears and doubts end the moment she starts sobbing. I escort them to the usual therapy seat and wait for a hint that I can leave... I escort them to the usual therapy seat and wait for a hint I can leave them to it. It's been taking a while for them to wrap things up. I try to be polite and not listen in on their conversation, focusing instead on a pair of junkies across the street. No clue how long Fang will stay at my place after this. Maybe till the end of the week. Maybe until the end of the month? I can see why she'd be hesitant to return to her own turf. I wouldn't want to live under the same roof with her dad. Mom's being a tad pushy herself. In any case, it's no more games for me, methinks. Some of those old selfish habits of mine will have to go. For all the time she hung out with me, this was the first time in weeks I actually felt like I made a real connection with Fang. Sorry, Rockring 2. There's a bigger fish in the sea now. I'm not the only person in the world, after all. The sound of muffled footsteps awakened me from my stupor. Naser walks out of the building. Some of that past exhaustion was gone. How'd it go? Let's talk in the car. We're already behind schedule. We escape the clutches of Skid Row and speed off towards the nicer part of town. So... I wasn't expecting myself to ever get to talk to her after prom. She's like night and day. I'm shocked. She used to be a softie like this a long time ago. Always worried, always talking about her image, second guessing herself. You joined in late, but she used to wear that spiky goth outfit while still being a shy pushover a year ago. She never really stopped playing pretend, did she? She just got better at acting the part. And now she's even willing to meet up with Mom. How in the hell? I missed her, man. I owe you for this. I'll keep that favor for later. I've been itching to learn about Naomi's case for at least a few hours now, but I don't want to ruin the moment for Naser. I'll lie back and enjoy the ride. Oh, that one went down the wrong hole. Give me a moment. Oh, that was awful. Well, here's hoping I don't fuck up more lines. After a little while of driving, Naser stopped seemingly a few streets away from home. Anon, can I borrow your phone for a sec? Let's try calling Mom. Sure. Because you know what? Spears may have had a point. I don't trust Dad to actually have gone to work today. We'll try telling Mom to meet us somewhere that's not our front porch. Damn, he can dial fast. Mom, you home? Sweetie, I'm so glad to hear your voice. I could hear her eeping all the way from the back seat. Are you okay? Mr. Spears called me earlier today. He said you're coming back. Mom, answer the question. Hello? Are you home? Oh, I'm at Taro's right now, getting some groceries. What? Why did you go shopping now? He didn't say when you'd come. He just said that you would, sweetie. I'm at checkout. Can you come pick me up? I'm coming, Mom. Naser shook his head in bewilderment. He looks out the window and prepares to make a sharp U-turn. She played us like a damn fiddle, man. 2 birds with 1 stone. Back to the status quo. Naser's got an auto... It's Anon's phone. He doesn't have his phone. Oh! Sneed's feed and seed. That's totally Taro's, ain't it? Got a drink for that one. We park outside the giant department store. I didn't feel the heat while on foot, but that changed once I got to sit in Naser's car for a quarter of an hour. The place was oddly barren for a midday Sunday. Our car stood out as a sore spot in an otherwise barren landscape of cement. Did she say she was at the checkout? Oh no, it's a trap! Don't remind me. Oh boy. I sigh in relief when I finally see her leave the store, pushing a cart stacked with shopping bags. I'll help her carry. Take a break. Thanks. There you are, my boys. Mom, you'll get dirt on you. So what? This doesn't what? I was so worried about you and Lucy. Spears told me everything. Last night must have been so stressful. Are you okay, dearie? I've gone through worse in the past. It's Fang I was worried about. But Anon kept her good company. She's safe. Oh, come here, you. Uh-oh. Be polite. Oh, this is great. A+ mod right here. I think I feel something snap in my spine. Mom, how's Dad doing now? He's still out there looking for you. What? I told him to... Wait. I told him to, dearie. The moment he kicked you out, I gave him a piece of my mind. It was too late for him to find you, though, because you had already left. Nothing could possibly excuse his behavior from last night. He's sleeping on the couch until he learns his lesson. Brutal. Not sure what's taking him so long to return, but there's no need to call him over. Come home, dearie. I'm sure you'd like to take a break now. Actually, there's still something I'll need to do today. Oh, is it about Naomi? Dad still has your phone, you know. Oh no, it's his dad that breaks up with Naomi through the text. That'd be hilarious. I can call her for you if you'd like. Mom, please! About that favor. Yeah, I've been meaning to ask about her. Can we get home first, please? Sure thing, sweetie. Can you help me move the groceries? I'll do it. Naser's had a tough night. That's very kind of you, Anon. Naser nods and walks back to his car while I tend to the bags. We stuff what we can in the trunk. Russ lands by my side in the back seat. For someone of her small stature, Naser's mom carried the bags with more efficiency than I. To be fair, when was the last time I hit the gym? Never? I do notice, however, that she avoids putting heavier weight on her right arm. Trying to lift a larger bag, she winces and almost drops the entire collection of detergents. I come to her aid quickly. She doesn't comment on it and keeps going. Huh? Domestic abuse? Oh, I wonder if there was a fight. I survey the room for any armchairs with giant angry dinos on them before sitting down. Naser's off with his mom in the kitchen. Place is oddly quiet, only source of sound being hasty footsteps and the chill of the outdoor winds. I sink into my chair, staring off into the ceiling. The smell of my sweaty and day-old clothes hits my nostrils. Can't help but feel like I don't belong here. It's too early to return, not after that disastrous prom night. It's like you didn't even try to help her. Oh wait, it's Naomi. It's like you didn't even try to help her. I did now, or at least I'd like to think I did. Have I done enough to warrant being here, though? To sit in the same chair I mindlessly slouched on just a day ago? Just what the hell has Naomi been up to while I was trying to fix this situation? Tend to the guest. I'm fine. Sulking, Naser returns to standing awkwardly in front of me. After a while, he chose to squat down by the coffee table. Not gonna sit down, man? I don't want to get anything dirty. I'm gonna go change after we deliver Fang her stuff. I think your mom has a problem with her... Wait. I think your mom has a problem with her right arm. She had trouble lifting the groceries. I know, right? I wanted to help her grab a frying pan just now. So, about Naomi, what do you want to know? Just curious, man. No need to turn this into an interrogation. You do owe me, however. That's fair. All I caught yesterday was Naomi holding you back, and that today she's nowhere to be seen. Naser enters a deep squat, bracing himself for picking apart a fresh wound. Oh, bonus story! Okay. Save that shit. Bonus story. Oh, hey, it's Samantha! Let's go. Alright, bonus story. Mask off. They broke up, probably. The band runs off stage, adequately bombarded for their performance. Come on, get out of there already. Hopefully this won't affect our own schedule. Oh, what a mess. Hopefully we get to clean this up quickly and get our dance. Ooh. Oh wait, he was about to run. I thought he, like, elbowed her or something. Naser, no! Naomi? Naomi, let go of me! No, you're staying! What do you want from me? This is serious. Stop. I don't want to hurt you. You don't have to stay here. Come with me. Honey, no. Enough! Come back! Naser, stop, please. What's your goddamn problem, Naomi? Tell me. She's my sister. She needs my help right now. What is it you're trying to do? If you have nothing to say, then you have no reason to keep me here. She ruined everything! It took weeks for us to prepare for what she tore down in less than a minute. The choreography, the lighting, it was all for nothing. But you did sign off on her concert, right? I didn't. Principal Spears did. And for whatever reason, he put their performance on our dance. Yeah. Prom is not something we can redo. It's a one-time event. It's supposed to be a special moment in our lives, and she ruined it. That bitch deserves what's coming to her. Naomi. Don't go to her. Let her wallow in self-pity. Maybe this ridicule will finally get her to realize her wrongdoing. A crass idiot like her doesn't deserve to be your sister. There's no point in trying to fix her. I've heard enough. Naser? Naser! I hesitate to go after him. I rummage through my mind, thinking on how to handle a situation like this, but I'm at a loss. We've been doing perfectly fine up until now. I don't know what to do. Should I go? Should I leave him be? I read that partners need space sometimes, but this doesn't feel adequate here. Eventually, I lift my feet off the ground. Where did he go? Why do you think Fang would want his help now? Doesn't he get it? Anon failed to do his job. It's pointless. They haven't exchanged words in weeks. I kept track. Maybe the auditorium? That's where the lot usually hung out. It's empty. I've seen her friends in the music room, but not Fang herself. Maybe her and Anon are somewhere outside. My heart skips a beat. Naser's looking at me from inside his car, not happy in the slightest. This isn't how our night was supposed to turn out. I meant what I said. I'm not going to back down from that. But, but, that won't get me home or back in Naser's good graces. Please let me in. As I sit down, I feel a sharp chill overtake me. I thought finding him would bring me closure, but I just feel more afraid. I wait, but he doesn't relax. He's looking ahead into nothingness, gripping the wheel like his life depended on it. Naser? I couldn't find her. She's not answering the phone. You and I need to talk. I can understand you being angry over prom and our dance, but you crossed a line tonight. Had you not held me back, I would have caught up to her. I stand by. He shuts me down with a stern, loud tone. Lucy is not a bitch, nor is she a crass idiot. She's family. Troubled family, but still. Lucy? If that's what you think you've been thinking of my sister all these years, and I don't even want to know what you secretly consider of me, or my parents, or my friends. Naomi? Wait, Naomi? I'm listening. Listen to this last part then, okay? I'll drive you home. You don't have to worry about that. I won't ditch you on the side of the road. But after that, I'm gonna go look for my sister. Do not interrupt me again. This is not up for debate. You've complicated matters enough as it is. Okay. This doesn't sound like a breakup, but it certainly feels like one. I can already imagine how my conversation with Mom will go like... Oh no? Is that supposed to be Cassandra? If I tell her how Naser... Wait, if I tell her about Naser now, she'll just go on a rant about herself and Dad. It looks a lot like Mia, though, which is crazy. If Naser doesn't want to talk, then I really have no one I could tell any of this to. I'm on my own. I don't know how to digest any of this. It's so far detached from the relationship I planned for us. It's making me freeze up. The streetlights grow further and further apart, replaced by shining lights of other drivers. A long arched road signals we're close to our destination. Do I tell him? Would me revealing the plan I had for Fang's help explain my outburst? Helping her was supposed to be a surprise, a way to make a real difference in his life. It did, in the worst of ways. I should have kept my mouth shut. He stops by the nearest parking lot. My house is a short walk away. We're at the top of the town on a large hill overlooking the distant bluffs below. The strong wind is sending his jacket flying. He opens the door for me while I'm still struggling with the seatbelt. I don't dare look him in the eye right now, but he's doing the exact opposite, looming above me, judging me, shaming me, resenting me. Eventually, we meet face to face. He looks none of those. He's nervous. Stay safe, Naomi. And you too. Naser, can I call you tomorrow? I might be too busy to pick up. Not until Lucy's back. Let's just wait until Monday with that, okay? Okay. Good night. I want to kiss him before he departs, but he avoids me. He quietly turns back to the car and drives off into the night, faster than usual. We don't make eye contact once he leaves. There's a rising pain in my stomach as I pass the gate and walk down to the porch. It's dull and slowly reaches my throat by the time my hand's on the doorknob. The smell of scented candles makes me dizzy. I want to throw up, but it's an empty gesture. Heaving could be at anything at this point. Hunger, stress. It scares me. I really don't want any of this right now. I just want to lie down. I find Mom in the living room, sipping on wine, strapped within the confines of a fuzzy blanket, and one of her favorite reality shows on TV. Her eyes perk up upon seeing me, quickly disappear into the corridor. I pay more mind to my movements, quietly closing the door to my room, but it's too late. She's coming. I sit in my bed and wait, pressing the tiara in my hands. Eventually, her heavy footsteps reach the foot of my door. What's the deal, darling? I think I saw a pout back there. How did it go? Did he like thy outfit? Of course he did. That's foolish of me to ask. Naomi? Naomi, come out. Mom wants to talk to you. Oh, I know what this is about. He left you in the dirt, didn't he? Did you have a prom night disaster? I knew it. Darling, for all the effort you put into your relationship with Nars, it's rude of him to leave you out in the cold. If he chose to dump you, good. You don't need him anyway. If I was in your shoes, I would have kicked him to the groin. I would have kicked him in the groin before he left. At least he had the decency to drive you home, unlike Dad during our early years. It wasn't until our third date that he learned how to treat a woman. Rich in everything but manners, I swear. He's been such a gentleman back then. Or had he been such a gentleman back then? But I suppose that's the way of love. Some bickering is unavoidable, but no true lover should ever leave his other half in tears. We'll find you a better breadwinner, darling. Forget about this Nars. Prom's just a waste of time anyway. It lost all its charm decades ago. No one sees it as the magical final dance anymore. I know what'll soothe your nerves. Come to the living room when you're ready. I'll make you your favorite tea. My nostrils are like literally closed right now. I'm struggling. She eventually leaves me be, but not before double backing, warning me not to fold the outfit. TV's getting louder. She's trying to lure me out by being annoying. I changed clothes and rid myself of the accessories. The golden earrings took longest to remove. I had to do it in front of my mirror. That's probably why. Earrings? Wait a minute. You don't have ears. Wait, did the sprite always have earrings? It just hits me that she doesn't have ears. Oh, my tailbone, please. I'm already suffering. I look at my photo album, pages filled to the brim with our past times together. Each and every date. Every match of his I had attended. Any small occasion we shared. 5 empty spots neatly designated for our prom night. The pain only gets worse. Goes from a dull ache to a short, sharp stab. I wince and put the album away. That's how I feel. Short, sharp stab. That's me. All I had on me were photos of his mom, and I can't bear to look at them. I tear them apart and throw them in the trash. In just one night, I lost the love of my life. And over what? Anon's incompetence. Oh, she's gonna be pissed. And we don't even get to see Cassandra. Ear holes. Yeah, where are her ears? Where are her ears? Like, the artist had to think, like, where are her ears? They're just cheek earrings, or cheek rings. Or jaw rings? What would you even call them? Oh. Alright, I'll try for 15 more minutes. But the mucus is taking over. We'll probably just belt out the rest of Naser's side here. We were going to do a romantic dance on prom night. We set up a full day in advance. Dance itself took a week of practice. But here's the catch. Verm Drama's performance came first in schedule. Our dance came second. He shrugs his shoulders. Case closed. Yes, she did grab me. We got into a longer scuffle, because of which I was too late to find either of you. Apparently, my sister was a bitch who deserved to be mocked for ruining her perfect night. And that, no, I mustn't go after Fang, I must stay with her. I disagreed, and the rest is history. Oh, that's it? I could forgive her for being angry over our dance getting cancelled, but she crossed the line in a way I have not seen done before. From her, at least. There's a high possibility she will try to get revenge for this. I don't believe that. She can get privy, nosy even, but never vengeful. In fact, she looked torn up about it, but I wasn't going to let that comment slide. You don't settle things like this on the spot. They'll bottle up and explode in your face later. We're supposed to converse on Monday, but I don't know if she'd even want to talk to me after yesterday. The whole world's turned upside down now, after Jesus saved me. Just play it safe, man. Don't let her bullshit get to you. You speak like you've had a first-hand experience. What is it that I don't know about? He's unaware of the scheme? I learned not too long ago that she orchestrated my entire relationship with Fang. She wanted to fix your sister. Bullshit. Unless... And her plan almost backfired. I almost fucked up. You have in more ways than one. I was bracing myself for the worst, but somehow Fang's now abandoning her entire goth arc. How, dude? All I had to do was sit down and actually be there for her. I haven't done enough of that as is of late. Turns out she was living a lie for the better part of the past year or two. Yesterday was the final straw. I also never told her about Naomi's plan. Don't mention it to her, please. I don't know how she'd react. You have my word. Not so sure about Naomi. She might have other plans. Ironically enough, it was Naomi's own scolding that motivated me to fix my shit. Glad to hear she got her comeuppance. I'm not getting my hopes up until Monday. I want to attend school without our relationship looming over my head. If things can get as heated as you say... yeah. Comically loud gulp. So, what's Mom cooking up? Half cooking, half preparing all the food for Fang. We have frozen dino nuggets and spades, and I could help her pack it all, but she doesn't want me in the kitchen right now. So, you know. He lifts his hands up in defeat before promptly dropping them back on his knees. I won't stay for dinner. I just want to grab stuff for Fang and leave. On that note, Fang said not to bring her usual clothes. There are other outfits in her wardrobe she'd like to check out. Shit, which ones? I don't know. Suddenly, Naser's mom rushes into the living room, hopped up on something fierce. Lucy wants to try on her old clothes. Yeah. Naser, take over for me, will you? I want to help Anon with the outfits. Oh, sure, Mom. We exchange one last perturbed glance before we must depart, leaving me alone with Mom. I follow after her into Fang's room. Oh, this one. She used to wear it during her first year. She presents an old folded-up white t-shirt with a red print. Oh, is this the red-haired Fang shirt? Just a t-shirt? That was when she hadn't dyed her... Yeah, it wasn't... It was when she hadn't dyed her hair yet. It went great with her red side locks. Side locks? Red? Oh, she even kept the jeans! My mind's turning into soup trying to imagine Fang wearing a regular-ass t-shirt and jeans combo. Or having red hair. What the fuck? That was just 3 years ago? Heard it'll be cold soon. I'll pack her some long sleeves. Oh, this dress is lovely. I wish she wore it more often. What? 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 Who the fuck? Hello, Sirens. Haven't heard from you in a while. Calm the fuck down. It's just a side slit. Fairly high one, too. All the way up to the fly. This I can imagine Fang wearing. Fairly vividly, in fact. Oh no, enable lewd images. And I've grown past such needs. Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, it shouldn't get us fucking... It shouldn't fucking mess with anything, so we'll just fucking pull the trigger. It's a jape. It's great. Oh, I love that. I love that. Oh. Oh, even being a totally serious mod, they still have some fucking janks in there, and that's hilarious. Suddenly, Ripley nosedives into the room and dissolves me into ground paste beneath his claws. What's left of me, he uses as war paint, then smears the rest on Fang's wall. A pronounced message is made, and I have become its example. Everything goes dark, and I die. Bonus story unlocked. Oh boy. Don't say it, don't think it, don't say it, don't think it, don't say it. But damn, she really just had this in her wardrobe this whole time? We can give this a shot. Maybe she'll be into it. For a formal occasion, mine. I wonder if it just skips that. Humor me for a moment. If I say I've grown past. I didn't delete Saturnia for nothing, after all. But damn, she really just had this in her wardrobe. Yeah, it just skipped. It skipped it, didn't it? And give this a shot. Maybe she'll be into it. Yeah, it just pretty much skips that. For a formal occasion, mind. Of course, ma'am. Oh, Oh, this one she didn't like at all. I told her it matched her new hair color, but she just refused to wear anything that wasn't black. Even has the red hair bow to match. The collectathon continues for a longer while, a single bag turning into a mountain of clothing by the time Mom's done. When she's sufficiently distracted, I avert my eyes towards the rest of Fang's room, hunting for guitars. I find her acoustic as beautiful as when I first saw her tune it. After some sprawling around on the floor, I also find that lucky pick of hers. Once we were done, I carried out the whole baggage alone, blindly walking down the stairs as Mom hummed gleefully behind me. Oh, Ripley needs to hear about this. He's going to be so excited. Dad. I really better get going. We're back. Yep. Okay. I'm going to plant it here. We'll do that bonus story. I bet you the bonus story is going to have the lewd stuff. So I'll plant that there. And we'll go back to main menu. We'll do the bonus chapter. Oh. A path in the woods. Is this supposed to be the thing? Warning, complete yeah, this is Slay the Princess stuff. We'll save that for later. That's what I was thinking it was going to be. I'll just call it a break here. Oh, it's the Slay the Princess thing. We'll start with that one next time. Ugh. I gotta take a break. My nose is killing me. Ugh. Before that, if I can quickly do that. How many do we got here? 17. That's not bad. But yeah, I'm gonna get going. We'll shoot for Wednesday. How about that? The Fang. Yeah, 2.5 hours ain't bad. I'd like to put in more, but I know someone said invest in a humidifier. I do have a humidifier, but getting one to work in here, I'm gonna have to jerry-rig something to make it fit here. We'll see. It'd probably help out a lot. I'll try and see what I can do for Wednesday. No promises. It was a good stream, though. I had fun. Yeah, I'll figure something out. Because I'd like to go longer. It's just the inside of my head feels so dry and mucusy at the same time. It sucks. I don't know how I did that 8-hour session that one time with Wani. That was absurd. One day though we'll do something like that again, maybe. Humidifier might do a number on your rig. Yeah, that too. I don't know. Maybe I should just get one of those like Bane masks things or whatever. I don't know. I need to figure out something because this is sad. The band. Yeah, I'm gonna get going. Tomorrow will be a Puna. Wednesday will be more of this mod. So just keep an eye out, I guess, for whatever you want to see. I'll see you tomorrow.